Good afternoon, students. This is SP Smart School Learning Program. The subject is chemistry, and we are going to discuss the chapter metals and nonmetals. So, in the previous video, we have discussed how the ores can be extracted. We have discussed the metals of low reactivity, which are done by the roasting, and metals of the medium reactivity, in which calcination and roasting are performed to give metal oxides. Then metal oxides are reduced to the metal by using smelting. Now what about the metals of the high reactivity? So the metals of the high reactivity cannot be reduced by using the carbon because the sodium oxide and the magnesium oxides have high affinity towards the oxygen, so they can't be separated. So the carbon cannot be used as a reducing agent. So for this we do electrolytic reduction. So reduction means reductions from the oxides or the chlorides. So the top reactivity series metals can be found in their ores as the oxides or the chlorides. For example, sodium chloride is electrolytic reduced to give sodium. For this we have to perform the electrolysis. So the sodium chloride is electrolytic reduced to give the sodium. So what can be done for the electrolysis? We require the electrodes, battery and a switch. Now if we put the solid NaCl for the electrolysis, the question arises, can electricity be produced during the solid NaCl pouring? So the answer is no, as the NaCl is the ionic compound and it's solid, so it does not have any free space for the movement of electrons or the ions. So in the solid state, the NaCl, that is the sodium chloride, do not conduct electricity. So the sodium chloride is an insulator at the solid state. For this we have to melt the NaCl for the conduction of the electricity. So what we get is the ions of NaCl and it conducts electricity in the molten state. So the molten state of NaCl is the conductor and it conducts electricity. So in solution what we get is the sodium ion, chloride ions and the electrons for the electricity. So the switch is closed. The negative terminal is called as the cathode and the positive terminal is called as the anode. So the positive ions are attracted towards the cathode and the negative ions are attracted towards the anode. So at cathode what we get is the sodium metal. This is called as the reduction, and what we get at anode is the chlorine gas, and this is called as the oxidation.